take out the note sheet provided for you to take notes on. In this video, you will receive a recap of the important topics discussed during the Cambrian Explosion part of the Geologic Time projects. If you feel your original notes were good enough, go to another video that you needed assistance with. The Cambrian Explosion is an event that occurred during the Paleozoic era. During this event, many different kinds of organisms evolved in a relatively short period of time. The new fossils appeared in the fossil record in an interval of 20 million years or less. 20 million years may seem like a long time. However, it is important to know that for millions of years before the Cambrian Explosion, there was very little change in animals, and then there was a huge change during the Cambrian Explosion. This event is called the Cambrian Explosion because the explosion of new life forms occurred during the Cambrian period. An example of a life form that existed during this time were trilobites. A fossil of a trilobite is shown here. Many major body plans that exist today in animals did not exist during the Cambrian Explosion. Examples of animals that did not make an appearance during the Cambrian Explosion were starfish, crabs, insects, lizards, birds, and mammals. However, it is important to know that during this time, the fossil record indicates that some soft-bodied animals exhibited characteristics of the chordata group. Chordates have a nerve cord, gill pouches, and a notochord, as shown in the diagram. You are a chordate and fit into the chordata group. Scientists have wondered what triggered the Cambrian Explosion and why did so much change occur at this time. There are several different theories that attempt to answer these questions. The first theory is the runaway glaciation theory, which proposes that glaciers briefly covered much of the Earth, and the loss of habitat created opportunities where evolution could act more rapidly. A second theory suggests that a change in the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere led to this sudden burst in evolutionary changes. A third theory is that major changes in the seafloor from an algae mat-covered surface in the late Precambrian to a soft muddy bottom later in the Cambrian had dramatic evolutionary impacts. This image that is shown here is an artist's rendition of the types of life that existed during the Cambrian Explosion.